Australia, a land of vast deserts, shimmering coastlines and ancient secrets. Imagine standing on red earth millions of years old. The sun beats down, revealing a landscape untouched by time. This is the outback, a place of raw beauty and untamed wilderness. But Australia is also a land of vibrant cities. Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, each a melting pot of cultures and experiences. From the sails of the Sydney Opera House to the bustling laneways of Melbourne, you'll find a country pulsing with life. Journey further, and you'll discover hidden waterfalls, rainforests teeming with life, and the world's largest coral reef system. The Great Barrier Reef, a kaleidoscope of colour and marine life, stretches for over 2,300 kilometres. It's a testament to nature's power and a reminder of what we stand to lose. This is Australia, a land of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern innovation. A place of breathtaking beauty and boundless opportunities. Australia's story is as diverse as its landscapes. For over 65,000 years, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have called this land home. Their ancient cultures, the oldest living cultures on Earth, are deeply connected to the land and its stories. European arrival in the 18th century marked a turning point, shaping the nation we know today. From colonial settlements to the birth of a federation, Australia's history is a complex tapestry of cultures and influences. Today, Australia is a multicultural nation, home to people from all corners of the globe. This rich diversity is reflected in its food, music, art and way of life. From bustling cities to remote communities, you'll find a country that embraces its multicultural heritage. This is Australia, a land of stories, both ancient and new, a place where cultures collide and communities thrive. A nation built on resilience, innovation, and a spirit of adventure. Australia. A landmass as old as time itself, shaped by millennia of geological forces. Picture a vast continent adrift in the southern hemisphere. This is Australia, the world's smallest continent, yet its sixth largest country. The sheer scale of Australia is difficult to comprehend. From the rugged peaks to the endless plains, Australia's landscapes are diverse. With just over 25 million inhabitants, it is one of the least densely populated countries. The outback is a place of extremes, scorching deserts and unpredictable rainfall. Australia is a land bathed in sunshine, where the sun's rays burn brighter and hotter than anywhere else. This intense sunlight shapes the land and the people. Shade is a welcome respite, and the cool evening is for gathering and storytelling. The outback's stark beauty shifts and shimmers under the relentless sun. Ancient stories are etched into the rock faces and whispered on the wind. Aboriginal people, custodians for millennia, understand its rhythms and respect its power. Australia's relationship with the sun is complex. The sun sustains life but can also be a source of danger. Bushfires, fueled by dry vegetation, are a recurring threat. These fires can be devastating, leaving behind blackened landscapes. Yet life finds a way and new growth emerges. The land heals and the cycle begins anew. Australia's coastal fringes tell a different story. The majority of Australians live along the eastern and southeastern seaboard. Drawn by the temperate climate and economic opportunities, they have built thriving cities. Sydney, the nation's largest city, is a vibrant metropolis. Its iconic Opera House and Harbour Bridge symbolise Australia's modernity. Melbourne, the cultural capital, boasts a thriving art scene and world-class restaurants. Perth, on the western coast, feels a world away from its eastern counterparts. Isolated but vibrant, it is a gateway to Western Australia's unique landscapes. These cities, each with its own distinct character, are testament to Australia's success. Australia's story is etched deep into the land itself, painted across weathered rock faces. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples thrived here. For over 65,000 years, their ancestors walked this land. Imagine a time when the vast outback was a canvas for intricate ceremonies, stories of creation and kinship passed down through generations, through song, dance, and the spoken word, their connection to this land profound and enduring. In 1788, the first fleet arrived at Botany Bay, marking the start of European settlement in Australia. This pivotal event set in motion a chain of events shaping the nation. From a penal colony to a nation, exploration, agriculture and gold discovery fueled growth. But this progress came at a heavy price for Indigenous Australians. Today, Australia strives to reconcile its past and forge a just future. As the 19th century progressed, the separate colonies of Australia began to develop their own identities. A sense of shared destiny emerged, recognizing their collective future lay in unity. The push for federation gained momentum, driven by economic cooperation and a unified defence force. On January 1st, 1901, the 6 colonies formed the Commonwealth of Australia. This marked the birth of a new nation, founded on democracy, freedom and opportunity. The 20th century saw Australia take its place on the world stage, embracing waves of post-war immigration and rapid social change. Australia's cultural landscape is as diverse and vibrant as its natural wonders. Imagine a place where ancient traditions meet modern influences. This is Australia, a nation forged from Indigenous heritage and generations of immigrants. At the heart of this cultural tapestry lie the stories, art and traditions of Australia's first peoples. Overlaid on this ancient heritage is the vibrant tapestry of cultures brought by waves of immigration. This rich multiculturalism is evident in the nation's food, music, festivals and everyday life. Australia embraces its multiculturalism, recognizing that its diversity is a source of strength. From major festivals to local events, there are countless opportunities to celebrate the nation's rich cultural mosaic. One iconic celebration is the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras. Sydney transforms into a riot of colour and celebration, championing LGBTQI+ rights. Naidoc Week celebrates the histories and achievements of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Australia's diversity shines through in everyday life. One of the most delicious ways to experience Australia's cultural fusion is through its cuisine. Australian cuisine is a melting pot of global flavours, reflecting the diverse origins of its people. And of course, no exploration of Australian food would be complete without mentioning the nation's love affair with coffee. Australia's music scene is equally diverse and vibrant. From the ancient sounds of the didgeridoo to contemporary bands like AC/DC, Indigenous musicians blend traditional sounds with modern genres, creating a unique Australian sound. Australia's economic heartbeat is linked to vast natural resources hidden beneath its ancient soil. Imagine venturing into Western Australia where colossal mines scar the earth. Amidst the dust and roar of machinery, a story of boom and bust unfolds. Iron ore, coal, gold, natural gas treasures fueling Australia's economy. For decades, Australia has been a leading exporter of raw materials. The discovery of iron ore in Pilbara in the 1960s transformed Australia's economy. Massive cargo ships laden with iron ore symbolise Australia's economic might. While mining continues to play a significant role in the Australian economy, recent decades have seen a shift towards a more diversified economic base. The rise of the services sector has transformed the face of Australian business. Today, industries such as finance, tourism, education and healthcare are major employers, contributing significantly to the nation's GDP. From the iconic sails of the Sydney Opera House to the Red Heart of Uluru, visitors from across the globe flock to experience the beauty and diversity of this island nation. As Australia looks to the future, the focus is shifting towards building a more sustainable and resilient economy. The key lies in embracing innovation, fostering entrepreneurship and investing in skills. Australia has a proud history of innovation, from the black box flight recorder to Wi-Fi technology. Nurturing this spirit is crucial for a diversified economy. Universities and research institutions play a vital role. By embracing the global knowledge economy, Australia ensures prosperity for generations. Australia's religious landscape is as diverse as its people, reflecting its rich history and multicultural heritage. Christianity remains prominent, but the tapestry of faith extends far beyond a single belief system. Churches, mosques, synagogues, temples, they stand side by side, reflecting diverse faiths. Alongside this diversity, there's a rising trend towards secularism. Despite these shifts, Australia values tolerance and respect for all beliefs. Australians have a deep-rooted love affair with the outdoors. It's a country where the sun beckons you outside, where the air is filled with the scent of eucalyptus and salt spray, and where adventure awaits around every corner. From the red heart of the outback to the turquoise waters of the Great Barrier Reef, Australians are most at home when they're surrounded by nature. This love of the outdoors is more than just a pastime. It's ingrained in the national psyche. Australian cuisine has undergone a remarkable transformation. Gone are the days when meat pies and sausage rolls were the highlights. Today, it's a vibrant reflection of multicultural heritage. Walk down any street and you'll find Italian espresso, Thai curries, Vietnamese pho and BBQ grills. It's a culinary adventure waiting to be explored. Fresh, high-quality ingredients make it unique. From succulent seafood to world-renowned beef, Australia is a land of abundance. It's the fusion of flavours and willingness to experiment. Modern Australian cuisine takes global inspiration with a unique twist. And of course, Australians take their coffee seriously. The cafe culture is integral to life across the country. Music is the lifeblood of Australian culture, a vibrant tapestry woven from ancient traditions and contemporary sounds. Imagine standing in the heart of the outback as the haunting sound of the didgeridoo fills the air. Australia's musical landscape is far more diverse than a single instrument. From opera singers at the Sydney Opera House to pub rock bands in Melbourne, music is everywhere. The country has produced global music icons like AC/DC and Kylie Minogue. From indigenous hip-hop artists to indie bands experimenting with electronic beats, the future of Australian music is vibrant and diverse. Australia's artistic spirit finds expression not just in music, but across a spectrum of creative endeavours. The land itself, with its dramatic landscapes, vibrant colours and ancient stories, has long been a source of inspiration for artists. Imagine standing before an Aboriginal dot painting, its intricate patterns and symbols telling stories passed down through generations. But Australian art is not bound by tradition. Australian art reflects a constant evolution of styles and perspectives. The country's major cities are home to world-class art galleries. But art in Australia is not confined to gallery walls. From the iconic sails of the Sydney Opera House, Australia offers a rich and rewarding cultural experience. Australia is a land of breathtaking natural beauty. Imagine standing atop Uluru, the sacred monolith. The sun dips below the horizon, casting an ethereal glow. It's a sight that stirs the soul. Uluru is just one of countless natural wonders in Australia. Journey to the Queensland coast to see the Great Barrier Reef. Dive beneath the waves into a kaleidoscope of marine life. Venture south to the 12 Apostles, limestone stacks rising from the ocean. Carved by wind and waves, these sculptures stand as silent sentinels. Explore on foot through national parks and wilderness areas. Hike through rainforests, marvel at waterfalls and camp under the stars. Australia is home to a remarkable array of wildlife, much of it found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine coming face to face with a kangaroo, its powerful legs propelling it across the outback plains, or spotting a koala perched high in a eucalyptus tree, its furry ears twitching as it munches on leaves. But Australia's wildlife is far more diverse than just kangaroos and koalas. Venture into the rainforests, and you might spot a platypus, a creature so unique it seems to defy classification. While Australia's natural wonders are a major drawcard, its cities offer unique charms. Sydney is a vibrant metropolis with iconic landmarks and a thriving cultural scene. Melbourne, the cultural capital, oozes style and sophistication. Perth offers a laid-back vibe with pristine beaches and world-class wineries. No matter which city you explore, you'll find vibrant energy, good food and friendly locals. Australia's natural beauty, its unique ecosystems, face a challenge. A changing climate casts a long shadow. The land, accustomed to cycles of drought and flood, now faces new extremes. Imagine the dry, crackling bush, tinder for wildfires that sweep across the land with terrifying speed. The Great Barrier Reef, a kaleidoscope of colour, feels the strain. Warming waters bleach the coral, turning vibrant ecosystems into ghostly white landscapes. Rising sea levels threaten coastal communities, eroding shorelines and changing the very shape of the land. The challenge is clear: how to preserve this precious natural heritage for future generations. Australia, a nation built on resilience and innovation, is rising to the challenge. Across the country, scientists and conservationists work tirelessly. They study the impacts of climate change, seeking solutions to protect vulnerable ecosystems. From restoring damaged coral reefs to managing water resources in a drying climate, they are on the front lines of conservation. In this fight for the future, ancient wisdom walks hand in hand with modern science. Imagine controlled burns, carefully managed to regenerate the land. These traditional techniques are combined with modern science to reduce wildfire risks. Solar panels gleam on rooftops, harnessing the power of the sun. Wind farms dot the landscape, generating clean energy. The future of Australia depends on the choices made today. Australia, a land of extremes, faces a new test. The climate is changing, and the landscape bears the scars. Imagine the outback, vast and ancient, but now drier, hotter. The sun fuels more frequent and intense droughts. Bushfires now rage with unprecedented ferocity. They engulf vast tracts of land, leaving devastation. The Great Barrier Reef suffers from coral bleaching. Australia's cities, vibrant and multicultural, face their own set of challenges. The population grows, drawn by economic opportunity, but this growth strains infrastructure and resources. Imagine the morning commute, now a crawl. Housing affordability becomes a major concern. Demand for water and energy increases. These challenges require innovative solutions. Cities seek sustainability and improved quality of life. Public transport expands, green spaces are created. The task is balancing growth and sustainability. Australians are known for their resilience, their ability to overcome adversity with a smile and a can-do attitude. Imagine a community rebuilding after a devastating bushfire. Their determination fueled by a sense of shared purpose. Across the country, Australians are embracing change, seeking innovative solutions. This spirit of innovation, of pushing boundaries and challenging the status quo, is deeply ingrained in the Australian character. Australia, the land of wonder and opportunity, beckons. It's a land of breathtaking beauty, of ancient cultures and modern cities, of vast deserts and vibrant coral reefs. It's a land of contrasts, where you can experience the thrill of adventure and the serenity of nature, often in the space of a single day. But more than just a travel destination, Australia is a land of stories. Stories of ancient cultures, of pioneers and explorers, of artists and innovators, stories of resilience, of mateship, of a deep connection to the land and its people. This is the essence of Australia, a nation that embraces its past while looking towards the future with optimism and determination. It's a land that invites you to explore, to discover and to experience all that it has to offer. So come, immerse yourself in the wonder that is Australia. Discover its secrets, embrace its diversity, and create your own story in this land of endless possibility.